Let's talk a little bit about these two keywords for the lesson. The first word I'd like to highlight for you is geographic representation. So this is basically a description or a portrayal, an image of Earth or parts of the Earth. So an example of a geographic representation would be a map. Let's go over a few other examples of geographic representation. So obviously we start with a map. For example, this is a map of Michigan, of course, and some of the highways that we have here. We also have satellite images. And here is an image of a place on Earth. It's taken from space, usually from an actual satellite, like you can see above. Then we have globes. And I'm sure you can picture a globe. Some of you may have this in a house. You might have noticed that I have a globe behind me as well. It looks like this. It's a sphere representation of the features of the Earth. Then we have GPS. Some of your parents may have something like this in their car, telling them where to go. A lot of times that's been built into our phones now. Then we have something called GIS, Geographic Information Systems, basically in different layers, different features. Rivers on the first layer, then we add houses, vegetation and trees, and then everything together. And then finally, geographers like to look at graphs and charts and things like that. This is an average temperature range, high and low temperatures through the months in the city of Grand Rapids. Second word on here is, of course, a map. We've already seen a picture of one. It's a visual representation of an area. You've been doing this since you were young. Maps are representations of places, obviously not the actual places themselves.